Hey, this is Rodney Stokes. Sunday afternoon. You're going to have to excuse the ruggedness. Couldn't get a haircut. Actually, it's a long story. I don't want to go into it, but to sum it up, I ran to 3 different barbershops. 2 of them relocated. One of them was closed on me. Wasted a ton of gas because I normally cut my own hair. But, today, this Sunday, I feel kind of lazy. Said, okay, I'm going to treat myself. It's been 3 years since I actually went to a barbershop, but couldn't find one. All right, but that's neither here or there. Right now, what I want to do is I want to talk about, I want to talk about us as marketers. I want to talk about us as entrepreneurs. And not even just, entrepreneurs, marketers. I want to talk about us as human beings. A lot of you might not know, I went to school and I studied sociology, which is, human traits, the things we do and why we do what we do. All right, it helps you understand the human mind and how we operate. And it's funny because a lot of you who are new to internet marketing, new to any type of marketing, direct sales, or anything, you'll find yourself getting a lot of courses or personal development that touch on science, quantum physics, that touches on the subconscious mind, that touches on your predominant thoughts. And it all comes back to the human traits, how we think. We think in images. And I don't want to ramble on and on. I don't want to get too technical and scientific. Look, what I want to tell you right now is no BS. It's the honest to God truth. Everyone is on the same slate. Everyone is on the same plane. It's an even playing field. Excuse evil. Okay, I know a lot of you guys y'all looking for evil. No, excuse evil. It's an even playing field. It's an even playing field. I'm no different than you. Success is a collection of good results. If I'm more advanced than you, I simply spent more time on failing and winning than you did. Okay, success is a collection of good results. So I collected more good results than you have. So I'm successful, quote unquote. So all it is action. If you think about it, and I can go back to, I'm sure this applies to your life as well, but when I think about my life, where I'm at today, or any, progressive step that I've ever taken, it all started from action. Action, action, action. It all starts from action. I would have never met my girl. I would have never had my son. I would have never had my own company. I would have never was introduced to internet marketing, multi-level marketing, anything. And this might sound shallow, but I'm telling you the honest to God truth, because God uses us in different ways. If I never would have picked up the basketball, if I never would have took dribbles, if I never would have wanted to learn how to do layups, never wanted to go to school and play basketball, I never wanted to go to college, I would have never progressed to the next level and the next level and the next level. But guess what? It started with me grabbing the basketball saying, okay, I like this. I like this. I'm going to practice every day. I'm going to practice every day. I'm going to go out. I'm going to shoot shots. I know I'm going to miss more than I make. But guess what? It's still fun. It's still fun. There's no pressure. And that's what a lot of people, they forget. You have to come from a place of understanding. You have to come from a place of fun. Because you're going to suck before you are good. Period. It's always hard before it's easy. So you have to come from a place where you just want to make the layup instead of wanting to have the best dunk. You can't want to have a 360 dunk if you don't even know what leg to jump off of, okay? And that might resonate with all you athletes out there, or anybody that, is up on sports. But I want to tell you right now, we all think in images. And like I said, I don't want to ramble on. It's already 4 minutes. I'm going to try to keep this under 8 minutes. I don't want to ramble on, but we all think in images. If I tell you right now to focus on my message and not think about the whiteboard in the background, guess what? You just looked at the whiteboard. It just resonated in your mind. You just said, okay, I processed that. He has a whiteboard. Okay, he's telling me not to think about what I'm already seeing in my mind right now. I try not to think about it. Every now and then I might glance to it. All right, we think in images. So right now, if you ever think about your favorite movie where they have, the heroic figure, and, they go through their times where they're up, and they go through their times where they're down and they're depressed. When they're depressed, what happens? They're in their apartment, their 1-bedroom apartment, or they're in their house and it's dark. They have empty beer cans. They have empty pizza boxes all over the place. They have their blinds closed. They're disconnected from the outside. Why is that? because our subconscious mind is thinking a certain way. And I'm going to tell you the truth. This is the key to everything. We think in images, and we base our whole life off of an image that we hold in our mind. That's our predominant thought. It's an image that we hold in our mind. We base every single situation, event, everything off of. So whenever we run into something that is not in direct correlation with the image that we have in our mind, we automatically say, okay, it's not matching up. I'm doing something wrong. I'm off track. I'm stressed. I'm depressed. You can't think like that. You have to constantly be reevaluating. You have to constantly be changing the image that you have in your mind. All right. So when you are depressed and you're eating empty, you see empty ice cream boxes, pizza boxes, beer cans, and everything like that. What's happening is the reticular activating system is creating what's called structural tension. All right. It's creating what's called structural tension, and at that point, you're saying, I feel crazy. I feel stressed. I feel like I'm not on track. And what happens when the inside has to manifest on the outside? So your mind has to then create urges to give you actions that's going to show you on the outside, or else you'll feel like you're crazy. So you have to overeat. You have to cuss your friends and your family out. You have to disconnect yourself from society, or else it's going to be like, why am I feeling this way? I'm nuts. Okay? I'm nuts. So in other words, you have to create on the outside what's going on the inside. So at the same time, that works for us. If you want to be successful, change your mindset. Change your mindset. Fill your mind with the philosophy. Fill your mind with the decisions and the lifestyle of other successful people who are at where you want to be. And when you do that, you'll start to follow a pattern. You'll start to see and learn from mistakes that other people have learned from. And then you'll start to tailor your life in order to align with what they have laid out for you. And when you're at that point, success is almost guaranteed. And that reminds me, one second, that reminds me of a book I have. And keep in mind, I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not going to front. This book right here, by Percy Miller. Some of you know him as Master P, right? You're guaranteed success when you never give up. I have never read this book. I've had this book for 4 years. I've never read this book. My girlfriend has read this book, and she said it's a great book. But the title was good enough for me. I saw it on Amazon one day. I said, wow. Wow. I said, you're guaranteed success when you never give up. I said, man, that summed everything up for me. Back in 2011, that summed everything up for me. I said, I have to buy this. I cracked it open before. I never read it. But the title was good enough for me. You know, it's certain things that get you motivated, that get you going, because it's all about action. You want to play basketball? You want to go to school? You want to have a family? You want to have a company? Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball. Dribble. Dribble. Take a shot. You're going to miss, but take more shots. You're not going to know how to jump off the right leg. You're going to miss a couple layups, but keep doing it. Don't be embarrassed. Keep going. And see, that's the fatal thing that most people do. They want to be good at something right away because they're grown at this stage. I have to know what I'm doing, or I have to give up because I have other things that's on my agenda. No. Empty your cup. Empty your cup. You're brand new to what you want to do now. Start over. Time flies. Time flies. Start over. Become new at something else that's going to pay you better. Dedicate your life to something that's going to pay you better. That's going to put you in a better situation. That's going to get you out of your financial troubles. That's going to have a better lifestyle for you and your children. Start brand new. And once you understand that, you start brand new, surround yourself with people who are doing better than you, understand their way of thinking, understand their philosophy and how they run their life, and you're guaranteed success. You're guaranteed success when you never give up. All right? I rambled on a little bit, but I don't really care. It's Sunday. I'm feeling in the spirit. I couldn't get my hair cut, so I got to vent in some type of way. So, so I hope you enjoyed it. It's Rodney Stokes from RodneyStokes.com. You have any comments, leave the comments. You don't, that's fine too. I hope you stay tuned, and I'll see you on the upcoming videos. Take care.